Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It is Monday, April 4th. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Looking at the markets here, we are currently in a channel opening up in the range of Thursday and Friday. So up or down from here, no one really knows. I think a bounce here makes sense, but market can do whatever it wants to do. Looks like the high from Friday was an area of resistance. Going to be looking at that for a potential short. Value area high from Friday might be a good spot to go long. Depends on if we continue to maintain some bullishness on this channel. Just really looking to see what the market's going to give us for an opportunity today. Not much movement overnight. We're pretty much opening flat on the SPY, but it looks to be looking like we had some news about Tesla taking a 9% stake in Twitter, which caused Twitter to soar about 20% pre-market. Very interesting move by Elon Musk. Other than that, we don't really have much in terms of economic data this morning. We do have inflation data later this week, and we also have FOMC minutes on Wednesday, so that'll be interesting to look out for. Market's about to open up here in about 50 seconds, so let's go ahead and say our creed. Remember, this is a life-changing opportunity. Do not treat it like something that can be discarded due to your ego, pride, and emotions. Success is dependent on your ability to stick to your rules. Therefore, always be aware of the responsibility you bear in keeping yourself accountable. Let's go and have a good day. Planning on keeping my rules in check. Just want to make sure that I'm trading responsibly. Gonna try to stick to less than 10 trades and a $900 loss limit. 10 seconds here. The market's about to open up. Good luck, guys. Hope you guys have a profitable day. And let's see what happens. Got some nice buyers coming in here. It's not looking all too convincing though. Now if we pop this high from Friday, probably gonna go up. Test value area low from Thursday, so just watching to see what happens here, trying to be patient. All right, so we got some bearish moves here, just bouncing off a trend line. Let's go ahead and look at our range chart. So we lost this trend line so far, looking like we want to come back down to VWAP. I'm gonna go tempted to go short here, but that was a nice buy up. Let's watch, see what happens here. Just waiting on this candle to close. So we're gonna go short here. Looking for a VWAP test maybe. So I'm good with that. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out. Okay, so we got out there $20. My entry was really late. I should have went with point of control because the trend line broke, but Didn't like my entry, that's why I put my stop up so close. Wasn't a big fan of how close I was to the low right here from the pre-market. So it looks like we're coming back here, and that's primarily why I got out there. I was not willing to hold that as something to continue holding on to. So we got a secondary move up here, but I'm not seeing, well, I guess Delta is doing a lot better in this move up. Pretty darn close to VWAP test. We said we wanted to buy VWAP, but it didn't really test it. So we're just going to continue to be patient. We have a double top. Looks like a perfect double top here. Looking to maybe short this here. Delta looks okay. Things we made this higher delta high on this top. It's a perfect top, so I'm actually looking, maybe for a long now. Seems like buyers are in control as of now. So we're gonna try to be patient. That's a really bearish, powerful move there. 5-minute candle is still forming. And there it goes. There it goes. So let's go ahead and just adjust this here. So it seems like we have somewhat of a channel forming again. That looks like the primary structure that's being traded. Bit of a channel. Could just be a really choppy morning, it seems. Did have this trend line here, but I mean, maybe if we put it like this, it's how it's being traded. ES is selling off. Yeah, ES is selling off. Nasdaq is not. Interesting to note there. Gonna go short here actually. Oh. Darn. Yeah, we're gonna get stopped out. And we're at the highs from Friday. It's a good bounce back. So down 260 on the day. So watching ES sell off, and now it's just ripping. That's why it's more inclined to go short. We just rejected off of the high from Friday. Trying to go back up to reclaim it. See what happens here. Seems like the bulls want it today. Seems like the bulls want to go. So I'm going to probably go long on a retest of the high from Friday. Just trying to be patient here. Looks like we might not even get a retest. It'd be nice to get a retest. We got 3 minutes left on this candle, so still just waiting, just waiting. The only thing that scares me is we're well above value right now. Got value area high up there from Friday. Or actually, I think that's value area high from Thursday, actually, sorry. So I think majority of the time, Nasdaq's going to be the leader. So got to keep that in mind. Like ES is selling off, but if the Nas is pumping, I should probably look to see for a nice reversal on the ES like this. Nice reversal candle. Want to go short up here, but we could continue pumping. Seems like the Nas just wants to pump. Looks like we're not going to get a retest at all. We continue pumping up on the Nas. We're testing value area low. That's an incredible move. Delta's making a little bit of a higher high. But that's a pretty incredible move. Can't deny that. So I guess we're looking at it, the long down here on this channel was pretty much a good one to get into. Seems like today we want longs. So we're rejecting off value area low from Thursday. Possibly a retest down here. But, I mean, if we're down here, I feel like we would just go to point of control at least. See what happens here. Just trying to be patient. Be patient on these moves. Alright, so coming back down. Delta looks pretty darn heavy. Wonder if we get a secondary move up. I might short this if we come back up here. If we get a move up here and Delta does not follow, I'm looking to short. So we have that retest. Delta's still going pretty strong. Made a higher high. Delta did not make a higher high. New 5-minute candle. We're going to continue to pump, hold buckets. It's just one of those days where the Nas just wants to pump. So past this, we got point of control. I feel like that's where we're going. I feel like that's where the Nas wants to go. Maybe a retest of value area low. I might go long there. Would make sense to me. Might not even get it the way the Nas has just been moving. Full reversal here on the ES. Just fully reverse this move. ES or the Nas is just pumping like no other. So you're probably gonna go to point of control from Thursday. Wow, Omega pumps, goodness. Just amazing price action there. I don't know why I was looking for shorts, just primarily because we're at a somewhat of a resistance level, but the speed at which it was going, maybe I should have waited. That's okay. I'm just gonna try to be patient here. So we do have this channel here. It's a possible resistance. So this is the channel that we made and are looking at from the overnight. It's been holding up, so I think we go to point of control though. to see if we retest this valley area low. So we're hitting this trend line. Delta looks good. I'm gonna go long here. Might not be the best long entry, but you know, it honestly looks pretty good. I'm gonna get out pretty darn close to point of control. Bring this to break even. So delta looks pretty good. We're making higher delta highs. So pretty confident that we're going to continue upwards. I wonder if we're just going to run past this or not. We'll just see. I'm okay trailing this. And we're out. So it looks like we got a lot of sellers out here. I think delta is getting suppressed. Down 235 on the day. And then don't tell me we're going to start pumping in. Once they stop me out, we're going to start pumping. I mean, delta still looks really good. Let's just be patient and let's just watch what happens. Do you think a pullback makes sense? Point control flipped up here. You guys see that? Point control is up here now. Either tells you there's a lot more buyers or there's some sellers up here. I'm gonna try to sell this. Probably shouldn't be selling this, but I think it looks good for a pullback at least. There we go. Losing point of control. Things we still have a lot of support under us, so I'm gonna keep this pretty tight. And we got out $10. Our winning trades are winning. It's just that we're just not winning much. We're just not winning much. All right, I'm tempted to go short up here. It's a nice bearish candle there. So we got distribution up here. If we can lose this, we'll slide back down. Just be patient. Just watch what the market's gonna do. I haven't really tagged under control yet. And this just seems like a little bit of consolidation. Could be consolidation that we pump from. Maybe not. We're making lower delta lows. Seeing if we lose that shelf. We did. Retesting point of control. I just don't know 100% what the market's going to do here. Looks to be maybe a retest of valley area low from Thursday. which would not be a bad entry. We have this nice shelf here. So I'm looking at this in pretty nice little shelf here. Delta's slowly grinding down, but you know that could change really easily. We got some buyers coming in, so it's a good thing we didn't take the short. Just trying to watch, be patient. ES is selling off. Nasdaq is not following. Kind of tells you that have a lot of buyers up here, but Delta's not making much movement. The fact that we're consolidating here, though, seems more bullish to me than anything. I do think a pullback makes sense. We're just not hitting this value area or point of control. It's really interesting. Just chopping right now. Delta's starting to look a lot better. I'm making higher Delta highs, so that tells me we want to move up. Nice bounce on the ES. ES sold off quite hard, but it's bouncing back. I think we're gonna go pop. Looks like we popped it. Perfect. Loved that entry. Maybe value area high. Really just omega pumping here. Just craziness. Kind of wish I added 2 on that when I started to see the ES come back. So I'm just watching here. Value area high makes sense to me. I just don't know if I'd be patient enough to hold it until then. You know? It's just crazy that we're just pumping and pumping right now. I think I'm gonna bring my stop to like right here. I just don't want to miss this move if we continue up. Again, the bulls really want it today. Monday, brand new week. They want to pump it up. I think I'm just gonna have to put it there. Just let it run and hope that we don't get stopped out. It's a very explosive move, though. I do expect a pullback, but just because we think it should pull back doesn't mean it will. So we might get stopped out here, it looks like. Oh, just barely. And we're out. 320. Back to green on the day, $95. 5 contracts, or 5. Bought 5. Of course, it's going to stop us out and come back up. I think retest point of control. That would make sense. So we do have a different trend now that we are looking at. Looks to be the same kind of consolidation here before another move higher, possibly. So we broke out of this channel. Looking to come back inside of it. Yes, pumping pretty well. We got both markets in correlation. I do think a pullback makes sense at some point, but it seems like today we should be buying the dips. So just looking for dips to buy. Man. See, the risk is you can just leave this here at your initial entry and then it'll come take you out. That would really suck. It's always good to just have profit on the table. So, looks like we're just consolidating again. Don't know if this will be a move. It's gonna pump up again like we just saw here. We'll see what happens. Just green candles back to back on the NAS here. Look at the 1 minute. And we're pretty far from the 9. So I think somewhat of a pullback and consolidation makes sense. That's what we did here, and then we pumped. Probably a consolidation again, hopefully to pump, but we'll see. So this point of control area would be a good spot to go long, I think. Just really depends on the bulls can keep this up. Delta's looking pretty strong here. Just see what happens. We could just continue pumping upwards. Looks like we're gonna go pop that high. So we made a higher high, but sold off immediately. Just trying to be patient. Just trying to watch here. We're up $95 on the day. That ain't bad. That ain't half bad at all. Coming back from that $200 loss. Delta looks pretty good. And I guess we want to continue this Omega pump. How starved our bulls right now. Goodness. Just a straight move up. So we're at value area high Thursday. Wondering if that's the final destination. But you don't want to short a raging bull. I feel like that's the destination that we're going to, though. Look at that. Look at that Omega moves. Value area high from yesterday. I guess I called it here. I said value area high is probably on the table. Didn't stick to it, though. Just okay, I guess. Really nice moves. Just Omega Pump Fest Monday, I guess. Or maybe a retest of this trend line. We might look for an entry there. Again, we're just looking for dips to buy. Value area high, that looked like a good area to short. Very tempted to. Almost did it, but I didn't want to, I don't want to rage or short a raging bull. And we honestly could just slow grind all day. So just gonna be patient. Look for a pullback to get into. We'll see. We'll see what Delta looks like if we get a second test of value area high. It just doesn't make sense for us to continue higher than this. I mean, we proved our point here. The bulls have made a statement, and a pullback makes sense to me. But we just want to be looking for longs now. Try to stay on the right side of the market. Yes, maybe. Just maybe. I might short if we lose this uptrend. But it's looking pretty good. Looks pretty intact. Yeah, we are actually looking pretty good here. Delta's making higher highs. Price has not followed yet. It just freaks me out though, because it's like, what? Where is the target for the market right now? And when is it gonna pull back? Because we are very overextended, very extended right now. Again, pullback makes sense. This is like a perfect double top here. Almost triple top. So tempted to short this. So tempted to short it. But Delta's just doing so well right here. We still have a lot of buyers. Lots of buyers here. It's crazy. It's like who's still buying this after such a strong move? Yep, and there we go. We popped it. And that's why we don't short a raging bull. So we popped it up, came back down below it pretty quick here. I still don't want to be shorting this. It's just like madness. But again, pullback makes sense. Pullback makes sense. We'll just see what Delta does. Give us some clues on where to go. Should we be shorting? Going long? So we're getting some sellers coming in here. Just don't know if that's enough. We can still pump just as easy. I think I might take a stab short here. I know exactly where to get out, and I think I might go with 2 here actually, but it's just so difficult. Very, very difficult for me to try to put on 2. Gosh. I think we're gonna get stopped out here. Delta looks really good. Looks like we're gonna go pop this high. And that's exactly where we're gonna get out. It pops this high. Oh my gosh, we just barely got stopped out here. It's pretty crazy. Wow. Again, I'm so tempted to put on a second one, but just gonna be patient. Delta looks really good here, but we're getting a lot of absorption, a lot of sellers. I just don't think we're gonna hold here. Yep, and we got stopped out. All right, back to down 200 on the day. Told myself don't be shorting a raging bull, but it was worth a shot, right? I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try to short this again. I want to, but it's just so scary to do it. Let's just watch here. Just gonna try to be patient. We do have some sellers up here, but it just could be a consolidation for us to go higher. I doubt it though, because we are very overextended. We could just get another impulsive move up. So I'm starting to see some delta movement to the downside. And I think I might do another contract too, which we really shouldn't, but yeah, we're in for 2. And if I lose on these, I think I might be done for the day. Pretty confident in a move down. Just the question is, how patient am I in a move downwards? I think point of control makes sense. So point of control shifted up here again. It's very interesting. That's the second time it did it, but the last time it just caused us to pump up even more. So don't know what that means. Could just pump from here again. Guess I should have waited for point of control to flip. But I'm just trying to be patient. This looks to be a topping kind of thing where we're just arching downwards. But the buyers today have been pretty relentless, so I don't know. We really just have to lose this. But we've been staying above it for a while now. It's making me nervous. Below point of control, which is good. It means if they were a buyer, they are now losing. Could exit their positions. It's pretty much close to break even. Just not seeing strong moves to the downside. Just making me nervous. We just need to lose this. I guess all the sellers are gone. There's no more sellers in this market, apparently. Just trying to be patient. We just need a little push. There it is. So I'm gonna, put my stops up here. It looks like a pullback. Hoping it's a pullback. I'm still bullish on the day. But again, a pullback makes sense. Maybe the point of control. That makes a lot of sense to me. Point of control from Thursday. Just need a little push. Someone just needs to give it a little push for us to continue downwards. I just want a little bit more distance before I move my stops. I should have been more patient on my entry. Because if I had a better entry, I could definitely just move my stops to break even and just wait. Just watching. That's a nice. Come on. Come back down here. It's just so slow right now. Unbelievably slow right now. It's just really testing my patience. New 5-minute candle. Let's look at the 5-minute chart. I would like to see this come down to here. That's what I would like to see. Not sure if that's what the market will give us. Oh man, looks like we're trying to come back. Question is, how confident am I on this move downwards? I would like to see this candle reverse. That'd be a nice, be a nice indication of confidence for me. Looks like bulls are trying to bring it all back up though. It's just really slow right now, and it's really testing my patience. Yeah, looks like we got buyers coming back. Just how patient can I be? How much loss do I want on the table? Looks like we might pop this. Made a higher high, Delta did not follow. Could be a bull trap. Just trying to be patient. I think I should probably get out of this trade as soon as I can though. Alto's starting to look a bit heavy, which is good for me. 2 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. Look here, we came up this high, made a higher high, but we're starting to come back down from it. It looks like we're starting to make some good moves downwards. I'd like to see a nice break of this level here. All right, so we're green on this trade finally. I think we're gonna pop that low. Just give myself some room. That's what looks pretty heavy. Looking good. Good moves to the downside, it seems. Whoa. I think we're coming back up. I'm just gonna get stopped out. Not a really big fan of that trade. Goodness. So we got, a little bit of money on that trade, but I did not like how this was looking. Looks like there's still a lot of bulls in here, a lot of bulls in play. And I am not down for shorting a raging bull. Just glad we got out with minimal issues. And then if it reverses on me here, be very, very sad. But probably take this off, huh? Okay. It's just so slow up here. So much chop up here. So slow. So this was a bull trap. Got some buyers. They stuck up here and they flushed it. I want to keep my long bias. I really do. Same time, it looks like we want to break down. Got 3 minutes, 4 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. This shelf here is a good spot. Potentially go for a long. I just don't know what the market's gonna do right now, so I'm gonna be patient. Obviously, it looks like it's trying to come back down, which sucks because I stopped myself out because I wasn't confident in this trade. Which, if you're not confident in a trade, it's always a good thing to just get out. I'm just going to look for longs here. Look for a pullback to buy. And wow, if we didn't take ourselves out of this trade, we'd be in the money. Yep. Sucks, really sucks. But all things considering, I'm just happy that it didn't pop back up. I mean, it sucks that it did what we thought it was going to do. But the fact that, what if you got out here and you see it popped that nice? Be pretty darn happy you got out, right? So again, it all comes down to I didn't feel good about this trade anymore, and I got out. Hindsight's 2020, they say. We got point of control all the way up here. Value area low is here. Value area high is at the high of the day. Just down 110 on the day. It's not bad. 8 trades. This would have been a good trade if I held it longer. This was a pretty bad trade. These two I'm just glad to be out of. It kind of sucks that we are coming down, but it is what it is. I might go long the break of this trend line here. And again, point of control test here makes sense to me. We're just on this little shelf. I just hope this is not like a reversal pattern. Kind of see it, slowly turning over here. So there's the break that we're talking about. Gonna be patient. It could be a false break. This makes sense for me to go long. Just waiting for a pullback and retest of the trend line. The only scary thing is we could just fully reverse. Which would really suck, right? Fairly confident in this trade. Hoping to get some distance, and I might just let this run up. I'm thinking of buying another one, so it looks pretty good. Get out one at point of control. We'll just let the other one trail. I just hope we don't come back down to retest. That would be bad. The question is just how confident am I? Do I want to take my stops off? I think I'm pretty confident. And here we are coming down. Goodness. Delta looks okay. I just hope that was the pullback that we bought. And we are on our move upwards. Here's the so I just want to get us above this little shelf here. I want us to get us back into this region. Really need to clear this. Put my stops back in. really good. Looks like I gotta give it more room to breathe. Again, I'm still pretty bullish here. I do think we go take out point of control. I'm gonna bring my stops here, break even once we get a bit more distance. So yes, it's pumping pretty well. Nasdaq is not following yet. So it kind of tells me that maybe we are gonna go up and run that high. I think that makes sense to me. Just trying to be on the right side of the market. And I hope we are on the right side. Not looking good, I'll tell you that much. Yes, had a nice pump. I'm actually pretty confident in this trade. Yeah, ES is coming back. Hoping that the Nas does the same. I think we take out this high. I think we go and take out this high. I think that's what the bulls want. Just barely, just one test. At least another test, I would say. Just glad to be on the right side of the market now than previously. Trying to short it when it's trying to, make moves higher. It's just really slow this Monday morning, extremely slow, and it's just really difficult to be patient. It's just taking its time, just being real slow. It's like, what happened to all the buyers? Where did they all go? We're looking, so point of control shifted downwards. It's kind of interesting to me. Don't know what that means. Don't know if we just had a huge surge of sellers there. All I know is a lot of transactions just took place there. It's making me a little nervous. I still have the bias that we go and pop that high. I just want, okay, so we're above point of control. It's good. It's really good. We just have to stay above it. Delta's looking pretty good. Making higher delta highs. Price is not yet followed. Pretty confident in this trade. Just gotta be patient. Should probably keep these at break even, but I just don't feel like that's enough room for it to breathe. But it's probably a good practice too. If we fully reverse here, that point of control rejection, I want to be out of that trade. So we're just gonna do it and let the market do its thing. There's nothing we can do now. Can't lose on this trade. Delta's looking okay. Still above this trend line. Just trying to be patient. Watch this move. I've been Looking at the 5-minute candle here, we have a lot of chop, a lot of back and forth. Just hope that we go up and pop that high. That's what I'm banking on here. Just seems like the buyers are just all exhausted. And it looks like we're gonna get stopped out pretty soon here. Got 2 minutes left in this candle. Yeah, we got stopped out. Just down 45 on the day. It's unfortunate. I really want to maintain my bullishness, but I mean, we're at 10 trades already. I don't want to go above 10. ES is still trying. ES made a higher high. Like, I think I'm going to try to go long still. Still pretty confident that we go up. So all right, I think I'll be done after this. Get out up there, previous high. Just a matter of being patient. We look like we want to pop that, you know. It's just such a slow market this morning. It's not usually this slow. We did have giant moves like right away, but right now it's just so slow. Yes, new highs. Yes, made higher highs. Nasdaq is not following. That's what I'm banking on, is that it will correlate and it will come back up and make a higher high. It's just the patience. Patience is an issue. And it could just be that the ES is moving like that and it's not supposed to, and it's actually supposed to come down, which, you know, would be bad. Gosh, I just don't know about this trade anymore. Delta's looking real heavy here. Yes, still making good moves. The NAS looks like it's gonna sell off. Now it comes down to how confident am I that we're gonna continue upwards on the NAS. Got 3 minutes left. This candle, we adjusted this. We're technically okay. Not anymore. Yeah, NAS is looking kind of heavy now. The correlation, though, is just not there. I'm tempted to. Pretty confident. Really confident here. So I'm on 3 contracts, which I don't normally do at all. This could either blow up in my face, go very well for me. Again, the ES is just pumping, just pumping. Just don't know why the NAS is not following. It just doesn't make sense to me. I think I'm going to use my judgment as a stop. Just kind of hard to adjust all these at once. Getting real nervous on this trade. Real nervous. Yeah, guys, I'm still pretty confident. I'm just really nervous about it. Like, if we lose this, we really suck. I'm getting my hand ready to call it quits. My thesis is we're gonna go pop that high. ES already did it. Nasdaq did not. We have some nice bottom wicks, so we got buyers still down there. Just might take time for us to generate some momentum. Point of control shifted down again, below price this time. So I'm hoping that was a buyer. Delta's just looks kind of weak. Come on, we need some buyers here. It appears that our thesis was incorrect. I'm about ready to just kill this trade, call it a day. See what happens. Okay, still looking okay. I would just like us to see a pop-up. If you're looking at it, this just looks like a consolidation. We're clearly bullish. The thing is with this though is that we can't afford to have a major pullback. So we are back to green on this trade. Just need to pop that value area high from Thursday. Delta's looking pretty strong. There we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So there ain't no way we can lose on this trade. So I think we go pop that high. Come on. Really nice. Wow. Very amazed by that move. I'm going to be keeping one real tight. And I'm going to take one off because I think we go pop that high. So we're out of one. Still think we popped that high. I think that's what the market wants. So we're up 315 on the day so far. Just waiting on some more buyers to come in here. So you guys can look at the minute chart with me here. So we're almost there. Pop the high. I think we do it. There we go, out of 2. And we have a runner. And I'm just gonna get out. Oh goodness. See, when you have a thesis and you're on the right, side of the market, it works out really well in your favor. As long as you're on the right side of the market and you have a thesis of, what the market's going to do. I was looking at this and it's clearly resistance here. We tried to get above it, automatically it got sold off. So I think the market's attracted to a lot of sellers up here. There's a lot of sellers up here that have a lot of limit orders in, and the market realizes that. So what the market does is it moves itself towards the path of least resistance. And that's why, popping this high made so much sense to me, is because a lot of sellers, limit orders up here, and you see how fast we move down from that. If we look at the range chart here, here we go. So this is the high I was talking about. Exactly where I had my limit, and we pretty much hit it almost to a T. So my thesis was that we are still bullish. We are just consolidating. Really tested my patience. Like if I didn't, get stopped out here, much better trade, would have been a much better trade, but I was just way too nervous. When I started to see delta start to improve, that's when I started to get back in. Obviously we took a lower delta dip, but once I started to see, we started to pop above point of control, that's when I had a lot of confidence that, yep, we're definitely going to go do that. And we were, we had this omega pump. So our bias right now is bullish. We did have some bearish trades and they did not work. As you can see, got taken out real quick. Especially this one too. Oh, sorry, this one. So we got taken out really quick on our bearish trades, flipped our mindset to go long. This was the only reason why I was nervous, was I taking a long position when we were actually going to go and test, Thursday's point of control. That was why I was so nerve-wracking. That's why it was so nerve-wracking to me. But my thesis was that we have a lot of sellers up here, a lot of orders. The market's going to be attracted to getting these orders into the market. So it tried it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Almost got up there, got sold off really quick. So my thesis again, we were bullish. We're going to go and pop this high, get some of these sellers out. Came up, really nice pump up. Watching this go down while ES was pumping upwards was a nice I guess relief for me, and a nice flag for me to say, hey, just hold on to this. We took a lot of drawdown. We're like down 600 here, 600 to 800 or so. But just seeing the ES pump make all-time high or new highs on the day, while the NAS was not, was a really good assurance for me that we were going to go and pop this high. Did exactly what we thought. Came up, popped this high. I moved this last contract up right away because I saw how fast this was coming down, and it worked out really well in our favor. It makes sense. There's a lot of sellers up here, a lot of sellers in this zone, and the market wanted to grab some of them, and we definitely got out right at the top here, and I'm really happy with that trade. Again, testing my patience a lot today. Market was just a slow sideways action, but really happy with that trade. Could have gone a lot worse. I would have maybe gotten out. I have my finger on the trigger here for an exit right here, really close to doing that, but we reversed up, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna hold on to it for a little bit longer. Really happy with that trade, guys. Don't know what else to say. I don't normally do 3 contracts. Really risky on my end, but again, just seeing this ES pump here, just pump new highs, and just hung out up here, made me just hold on to this with confidence, and yeah, it worked out really well in our favor. Let's look at our performance center. So we got 76% win rate, 23% lose rate. Obviously, a lot of these winners were, you know, $30, $60, $10, $25, getting stopped out. And honestly, I'd rather get stopped out in most cases if I'm not confident in the trade. And that's what happened to about half of these trades. I was not confident, and you know, my entries after the initial 2 contracts was at a worse level, but just seeing the ES pump like that, it just brought more confidence to me, and that's why I got in. Just trying to have better reasoning on my entries and exits, and you know, I think that was a pretty good trade. It was, let's see, it was about a 9-minute trade, and that's really testing my patience. 9-minute trade, up 1360 on the day. So happy that trade worked out. It looks like the market is just hanging in that point of control now. Really happy we got out when we did. I feel like we read the markets pretty darn well this morning. Just wish that we went long from the get-go. It makes sense. Monday, new week, a lot of people are optimistic. We had some good news about Tesla, and yeah, it would have been nice to catch that huge move in the morning. I think we did. No, we were just trying to short in the morning. So next time, I guess we got to keep a better open mind on Mondays, and just coming back from the weekend, people would be a little bit more bullish. Really no bad news over the weekend, so it made sense that we had a nice pump up after, you know, a week of selling off. But yeah, that's it for me, guys. I am done for today. I went above my 10 trades, but you know, when you see an opportunity, just take it. Deal with your rules later, because, well, actually I shouldn't say that. In all honesty, if I quit, I would have been down 100 or so bucks today. That honestly is not a bad day either. Just that I saw the opportunity and I broke my rule to go and get it. Not a good thing to do. Rules are there to protect you. This could have definitely went, you know, south real fast. I had a good thesis, had a good reasoning, and took that trade, and really happy I did. Same time, you know, 3 trades above my 10 limit. Not the worst, but not good also, because I do want to be a better trader that has good entries. And this was a perfect example of good entries, good reasoning, and good exits. So I'm going to pat myself on the back for the trade. I'm going to beat myself up for breaking my rule. But that's it. I'm done talking. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you're continuing to trade, be careful out there. And I hope you have a profitable day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.